what be the nature of our business?
Well, I mean, you know me. You generally come to me with the chances, and I go out and look for it. Um, we find ourselves in possession of some pretty decent land, and we've already found a bit in there. Truth be told, though, as you know, the hoity-toity elves, we're much happier with our leaves and our sticks than we are in the rocks and the dirt. Um, I've barely found anything, but even a hoity-toity elf has found salt, nothing much, but at least some copper as well in this area. Um, you don't got a map, or does one of us have a map that
Yeah,
world
you
map?
guys have the map of the area of the region on you.
So just laying it out. Want to basically point out some of the areas where we've looked here. Um, what we're thinking and kind of showing on world map versus this is the region
Mm-hmm.
is we're looking for you guys to explore a bit into there. We've already know of one cave there. Now, going a little bit northward, here's where we found our copper.
Okay.
That's right. Sorry,
Yeah, it's over here.
right up into
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So we found ourselves a few deep gnomes, good people,
Oh,
good
yes.
honest people. Actually, were enslaved by some giants. God, the fuck are they
Fomorian.
called? Fomorian. Actually
And
enslaved
he
by.
spits at that name.
Oh,
Terrible creatures.
well, were terrible creatures, dead now.
Good.
Enslaved the gnomes, and as horrible as it is, we fixed that injustice. We gave them a job and a home in the copper deposits up there. What we're looking to do, though, in these lands, is investigate down here in the south, investigate through that range there, and actually maybe using a little dwarven engineering to start us up a little camp and an outpost. Oops, right around there on the riverbed.
Huh. Well, an outpost I could do well enough.
Right.
I could explore well enough too. But I've come across a couple new followers, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
This band here, the best mineral experts you'll ever lay your eyes on. Any mine you put them in.
Traveling with you.
What's that?
I'd expect nothing less to be traveling with you.
Any mine you put them to work in, you'll get at least 25% better output.
What was this guy's name? This dwarf?
Clinigan.
No, the other. Is he introducing a friend right now? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he's introducing the
bandits.
room around you, like all the dwarves, like yeah, and it's like the best mineral experts ever, and he points to Talon behind him.
Talon.
He goes, "Fine engineer, fine craftsman," and he that's the guy behind him.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's up, John?
Hey, John. So
We're investing not just in capability, but in the people themselves. It sounds like you're bringing a lot with you. Please tell
there's
us
more. There's more. But not all's on the table for you, is it?
What was that?
Is that all there is on the table? You want me to build an outpost and search an area?
No, I'd love to hear more about your engineer and the other folks you brought with you.
Oh, they're all upstanding individuals. Various mountain dwarves. Excuse me. No place to really call home anymore. There's more of them too. But the main representatives are here with me. I was hoping to talk to you about it.
How many more?
A total of 80.
And how many days away are they?
It'd take a couple months to get all of them together.
I look over at Fel and confidently, we're like, I believe that we could build that home together.
Now, the thing about dwarves, Fel, you know this about dwarves here. We need a mountain to call home, not just the land or a town. And he's pointing over here. Oh, this is the map, huh? I like this mountain range up here. And he essentially points out this right there. Now, I don't mind working for you. You want me to work for you, that's fine. But everywhere we go, this mountain's taken. This mountain you can't build in. I just want a sovereign nation, essentially. A mountain
nation. Now, I do want to warn you, because I want to be upfront with you. That's where we fought the Fomorians. We know there are deep ties to the Underdark there. This is new land. This is land, a quake that hit this town, hit all the coastal towns that most of the world felt was caused in there. So,
real quick, Kevin, before you say anything else, the Fomorians were actually down here in this goblin cave.
Oh, I apologize. I thought that new mountain range was where messing up.
Yeah, you did find a new cave, but there was nothing of really note right there. Yeah, the goblins and the Fomorians are right down here.
My mistake. I would not have. I'm not trying to lie to the guy.
Yeah, I know. So we'll just say that you said, yeah.
To clarify, though, is the Underdark where the Fomorians were then?
Yes,
so there's
yes.
no
There's a
Underdark
passage to the Underdark that was opened up in the Gold Cave.
So you want a sovereign nation in this?
It sounds to me, this land, all yours. Now, a sovereign nation would answer to the nation that it's actually in. But I just want a place for me and my people to be.
I need to discuss it with our group. Obviously, I can't promise that. But I can confidently say that you'd have my vote going into it, and through that council, if that mountain is what you'd want, and that mountain is what you'd need to start working on the outpost here, start excavating that, and then I would very much love to be trade partners, work with you all to build a better future in these lands.
And if it makes it any comfort, not all of the mountain need be ours. And I can pledge to you right now. And he takes off his battle axe. My axe would be the defender of your nation, should you call it.
I do want to meet privately with you,
Aye.
if we can, at some point, one-on-one, something to keep between the two of us.
All right. You want to meet now? I can send all these people out.
If you want to have a drink and prosper to this, but at some point, there's something you need to know before you make this final decision.
Aye. All right. So he orders a couple stouts, barrels of stouts, and all the dwarves leave. It's just you, him, and Atlas at the moment.
I lay the contract out on the table.
Some sort of, this smells like real blood. What's that? What kind of deal did you get yourself into?
One, at least it saved our lives, but our souls may be a little bit different. All this has to be up front. I ain't gonna ask you to start a nation, and I don't want to get off on a bad foot. That you promise something, you go, but
Make a persuasion roll.
why is my sheet down? Sorry, I closed my sheet.
No.
I think it crashed our sheets out.
Yeah, when it
Yeah, it's got to reload.
Yep.
Mine's gone too. Well, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not horribly persuasive, but hey.
But that's pretty decent. Well,
I'm coming to you with the information up front. You know it.
I appreciate it. You see, don't really keep secrets from the band here.
Well, and that would be up to you. If you want to tell them that, that's all fine on you. If you wanted to keep that to yourself, that's why I wanted to speak to you directly. As their leader, I figured I'd leave it to your judgment call.
I'm gonna make a roll for persuasion as well.
Well, what are you saying?
I'm gonna say, and he goes off, and it's just stone styles spoken, right?
Yeah.
There's just distance in him. In the midst of chaos, there's also opportunity. And he shudders out of it, and he says, I really think that there's room here for us to work together. The devil contract is obviously not ideal, but the less people that know about it, the better it. I'm not saying you can't tell them. I'm saying don't tell them now. Regardless of whether you have the mountain and build a home with us, etc., there's still a lot of money to be made in the time being. Right now, with what we're talking about, this venture of building this town, and if that's where we part ways, a year from now down the road, and then you take all of that money and go find your mountain at that time, you'll still be better off then than you are now.
Well, and let's go with this, Clinic, and let's say here, I demand 0 of your people, and I know that's hardly a comfort, so to speak. I wouldn't be trying to, but there is no expectation for your boys to be joining this army. No expectation whatsoever. Just that you know about it. If you feel that we've been good partners over the years, if you feel that we've given good opportunity, you dedicate your boys to it, it helps us out. If you feel we've been bad to you and we've wronged you, well, hell, our souls are all sent to hell and you've got all these lands to yourself.
Aye. All right. I'll tell the band about it. And it'll be their choice if they wish to stay or leave. You have your counsel to make. I have mine. But you have, for what it's worth, just as I had your vote. You've got mine. I won't leave you.
Good enough.
I still want to know who else is in his disposal, right? So he's got an engineer, but who else?
All right, so he's got the 3 most notable.
Yeah, the 2 dwarves that look similar.
Vorin, son of Turhan. Telin, son of Roxa. And Corin, son of Turhan.
The prince or something. Those two that look similar.
Yeah, they look. Those are 2 on either sides. And the band as a whole, I'll just give you this. They don't really have names, but any mine worked by this group of dwarves will have double the output.
Nice.
So that's like a
Vorin,
key feature.
Vorin and Corrin, do they have any particular crafting ability, or are they,
They're just strictly fighters.
Just fighters.
Good in a pinch.
But I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at, are they just purely miners, or are they great craftsmen as well? Right? Could they?
Some of them, it's together. They're craftsmen. They're like a band of fighters. They're miners together. That's what they are.
I guess I'm reading between the lines. They don't have to join the army, but that doesn't mean they couldn't craft siege weapons. Right?
Correct.
They could contribute. They don't.
They could also delegate. You could delegate them to craft siege weapons should that need arise. Once the full party gets here.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be something in the future.
I'm not worried. 16 dwarves would be an incredible asset to the army. I would take 16 dwarves over 100 goblins in a heartbeat. However, I'm not saying this out loud, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't want him to know what
goblins. What?
No, but I'm just saying I'm okay with that. That Fell offering that up. However, negotiation-wise, didn't have to put that on the table. But no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I think we're all good.
I mean, I'm not exactly you, but
no, man. I think it's great. I say to Well, let's bring your boys back in here and find out if it sounds like we're drinking together tonight in celebration, or if we'll have one for the road.
All right. So he goes to each of them and tells them the thing. And they all... Some of them seem excited. Like they kind of would like to volunteer for this. But some of them seem a little scared. Let's see here. Oh. Nope. Don't break. Ooh. Alright. So, a couple of them do leave. 4 dwarves leave. 12 stay. Then Killigan comes up. Well, it looks like that band of 80 probably shrunk to 60 instead. But you have me and these 12 dwarves here.
I mean, I can't imagine our group saying no to it. What kind of plans do you want working forward to this? So, I mean, I'd be incredibly surprised if our group declined this. This just seems like mutual benefits. I mean, you know, a win-win on both sides. That.
Oh, right now. The deal stands as I make it out. Give us that mountain. We're part of it. We're a side of it. That will be our sovereign nation with our own laws. But we will answer to you in time of need and aid. And we will not have any of our laws necessarily conflict with yours.
Anything under that mountain is yours, and it's free of your laws. Anything outside of that mountain is ours.
That's pretty much it.
I think what we would want to do is find some established trading guidelines, right? Obviously not trying to rob you if
Yes,
you do the work. You just
I'm just stating out the most important initial part. We can work out trades, compensation for future work.
So let's say that for the time being, right, that the mountain itself is a building this town is a prerequisite for the mountain. So what I think we can do is tell you that we have a conditional agreement at this time. Have you guys start your way towards the area that we've outlined on this map. If for some reason our group does say no, we'll pay for your time spent.
We'll compensate that, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll compensate that time. But we're so confident that they're going to say yes that we'd like to get the ball rolling sooner. So building this town and getting an established capital for this land is a prerequisite for that mountain, because you have no nation to serve if we can't start building it now.
That's fair.
So if that's the case, I think we have a deal.
He reaches over to shake your hand, your forearm, really.
Give him a clasp.
Yeah. I make it a point to shake second. Fell definitely, it's Fell's deal that he's signing. And then Atlas says, opportunities multiply as they are seized. In that same cold, blank state in his bag.
Well, fair enough. Let's drink the rest of the night.
Yeah, I could use it.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you guys drink the rest of the night. Anything you necessarily want to do?
Before I get too shit-faced,
Okay.
Torhana, I'm just still trying to do some reconnaissance, right?
okay.
And I actually will do some light drinking. I'm not going to go... I'm going to try to feign drinking heavily if I can, right?
Yeah. Make sleight of hand.
Sure.
Yeah. I was like, let's see here. Hey! This guy can't hold his liquor. He's already... Look at him. He's already faking drinking. Come on. And he tilts your mug. He's like, come on. Let's do this.
Face.
On saying that, I'm stealing Atlas's mug.
All right.
I'm not
You
feeling
do
too
it.
well.
You're pretty sick right now. You feel like you're almost about to retch. He's like, he's like, Clinigan sees you. Look at the elf.
I'll take a minute to go outside and purge.
Yeah. you go and you purge. Strangely, Ixaden nowhere to be found yet.
Who?
Ixaden.
Right.
Yeah. Nowhere to be found yet. Again, the town just seems depressive as you're reflecting on things and very drunk, trying to numb your feelings as well as celebrate. It's you see some people being hauled towards the mass graves still. Obviously, the mass graves are there so they don't get plague or disease or anything like that. Trying to clear the wreckage as fast as possible. You understand this. You understand the logistics of it. But it just doesn't seem to sit right with you either, because you know that you're the cause of this or something else.
And I'm trying to numb all those feelings right now.
All right.
Damn. So it sounds like I didn't say face necessarily, but I at least am not going to be drunk. I'm doing reconnaissance now, really trying to listen about any newcomers to the town, etc. I'm trying to find Torhana, her associates.
Yeah. Just make a charisma check. Just straight out charisma check to find. Not persuasion or anything, just...
Damn it!
Alright. So... you see a drunk guy. You're going over there listening to him, and he's like, "Damn newcomers!" That picks your ears to kind of perk up. You saunter over to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello there, another newcomer right here. Hey, newcomer, you wanna steal my drink too, huh? You wanna steal the roof off my back? Ah, fuck yourself.
Not at all, friend. I'd like to know who did that to you, though.
Buy me a drink. We'll find out.
I'll buy him a drink.
All right. Just what price? Good, moderate.
Let's get him a good one. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 gold. Fine golden ale. Instead of a ceramic mug or a wooden mug, is in a fine glassware delivered to him. What the fuck is this?
Jesus Christ. I just meant I didn't want him to throw it away. Okay.
No, and he goes, oh, fuck me, that's good. Thanks, friend. What do you... Guess you're not like those others.
A man that has everything taken from him and deserves at least a good drink afterwards. What happened?
This fucking town went to hell, man. Like, they just fucking... This council, stealing people's farms to put mass graves. They said, we'll be compensated. Yeah, I'm not compensated shit, man. Not yet. Fucking strangers from fucking Devon, and fucking weird people they are. Go around all masked like and shit. Coming in here the past couple times. Fucking assholes. All of them. Except you. You're alright.
But what are they, those strangers from Devon at? I've never heard anything like it. What do they want?
I don't know. It's up to themselves. They're rude. And they took up the houses of... Uh-oh. That freeze again?
No, you're good.
No.
I'm frozen. Oh, my window is frozen. 1 second. It doesn't want to work for me. I'm looking up something at the moment real quick.
All right, I'm going to get beer. I'll be right back.
Right, yeah, 1 second.
They just took up some houses? I mean, they kicked the tenants out?
Oh, the fucking weird bastard fucking drow dark elf. He fucking weird guy. He went over to the Lord and Lady. Completely bought the establishment. Fucking weird. The Lord and Lady is basically a noble inn.
So these people with masks and stuff, it doesn't sound like Torhana's MO, right?
Correct. Actually, you recognize them as unseen,
They're unseen. Okay.
and the dark elf description you recognize as Fulton.
Okay.
That they're in the city he's speaking in present tense.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Fucking. You're all right though. He continues to drink his golden ale.
How long have they been here?
Not long. But, today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, maybe 5 days. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, 5 days sounds good. Fucking A, all these newcomers coming in here. World's gone to shit.
All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm probably good. I don't really have anything else to ask this guy. I don't want him to remember me. I mean, I already bought him a fancy drink, but I don't want him to remember the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. And the another guy's at the bar, and he seems a little rather happy. He's talking about his son. Your ears perk up about this. Basically, at his description of his son, upbeat, and he's. Let's see here. One second. All right. He's proud of him. Proud of him. I tell you. Seeing the world and getting paid to do it. That's what it's all about. And he grabs you. Ain't that right? And because his description of son, make a intelligence or history check.
My rolls suck today. Let's do this. Come on. Damn it.
Man, you can't quite place him. You know what that's like, huh? Oh, you seem pretty young.
Did he
Maybe
say
one day you'll know what that's like.
Did he say the name of his son?
Not yet. He hasn't. He just said his son.
Is he in the army?
Oh, no, he is. He got hired for some outpost here. Here, hold on. All right. I got a sketching of him done before he left. Holds it up. You now recognize him as Yorkin. The lumberjack you Stockholm syndrome at the outpost and is burnt to a crisp by Harald.
Oh.
All those people.
I forgot he was dead.
Yeah. He wrote me a letter a couple weeks back telling to meet him in Javar. He's going to give me some money he's earned to bring back home. Ma's awfully sick. He's like, anyways, you have a good night. I'll just continue to wait here.
And I don't help. Obviously, that was an opportunity for me to help, but I'm not coming clean. That's on my place. I'm not doing that.
Okay, absolutely. So you.
So with all of that, hours and hours.
Oh, you walk. This is just the beginning. You walk outside. You see Fel retching.
All right. I go over to Fel.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. I got some bad news. Fulton and the Unseen are here.
Oh, shit. What? Did he just pop out for you? Disconnected? Do. Gotta love Roll20 tonight, man. God damn.
Having problems with it?
Oh, yeah. It's been difficult, man. It's been rough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
how much longer until you need me?
Probably about 40 minutes.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit went really late. Sorry.
Sorry, man.
It's no problem.
So
I'll
I say,
be back at 9.
Cool.
cool. Fulton and the Unseen are in the motel just down the road, the Lord and Lady. You're a little inebriated. You just keep celebrating with your friends here. I'm gonna peel off and go take a look, though. I haven't heard anything about Torhana, so it's gonna make our meeting a little bit more interesting than it was otherwise going to be.
Who?
The wizard, Fulton, and the unseen.
The who?
All right, cool. Have a good night, buddy.
You go. You go.
All right, I'm taking off.
All right. Make perception check there, Atlas.
I'm closing my character sheet every time.
Every time.
Perception.
All right.
Dude, I'm just in for low rolls. That's just my fucking life.
Yeah. You're on your way to Lord and Lady, and someone bumps into you. Oh, sorry. But you feel something slid into your hand as he runs off.
I'll keep walking as if nothing happened
Okay.
for a little bit. I would like to look behind and can I see what he looked like, or is he?
He was kind of cloaked, kind of like you were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, can I follow him? I want to wait a few minutes, but then I'm
All
gonna
right.
follow
Make
him,
a perception check.
and also a stealth check if I possibly can. 18 perception. And do you want me to follow up with stealth?
Yes, please, if you will.
20.
Yeah, he seems to be a rather shifty individual, but you're able to follow him, and he doesn't seem to notice you at the moment.
That's what I'm looking for. I just want to find out where he goes, or
Yeah, he's just
I also
going down alleyways.
want to observe his character too. Is he human?
You've actually... That's good enough perception. This guy has certain tells that you recognize. He looks to have a slight hobble on his left leg. The way his voice sounded, even though he's covering it up. And looking at the note that just says, "We need to talk." It seems to be your contact.
Oh, it seems to be Rodriguez.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Well, cool. Sounds like we're going to talk.
Do you keep following him?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You follow him, and eventually, he's just sitting there. How you doing?
I didn't know if you meant right now.
Oh. Well, I figured you'd follow me anyways, so why not right now? Just not in the fucking street.
How's it going, friend? And I'll give him a hug.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
This is a long way from home for you.
Yeah, there's a couple things you told me to look into.
Yeah.
Um,
I hear the looking's getting harder every day.
yeah, let me tell you, I'm lucky I survived that fucking freak wave.
Dude.
I was in the inner city actually picking things up for my mom. She's been not so well these past couple months. Well, now she's not better because she's dead. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, it is what it is. This guy's always had this kind of character about him, it's like very blunt, but he does have emotions. He just doesn't like to show them. Yeah, the world these days, right? Am I right?
Yeah, man, it's insane. I mean, I want to hear what's the news you have, man. It must be intense to come all the way out here.
I did a little research on you, if you didn't mind. I put out my feelers for you.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well, figured heard you're traveling with some tiefling. Looked into him a little bit. One of your guys was here a couple weeks ago, which I think it was Milton. Got those letters. He went to Javar and he came back. Doesn't like to keep his mouth shut, or that he's just a simpleton. Doesn't understand the inner goings of secrecy. Turns out you're Exaden friend. Exaden Ail is actually a formal noble. Haven't quite tracked where that was. It may have been Eleftheria, may have been Lyson, one of those two areas. Also, the unseen told me to look into those.
Yeah.
undergoing some changes, reforming, sending agents across the land. Unknown purpose. Don't know. But they're definitely reforming. Something got them in a hustle and bustle. House Saris is also about to be anointed to the right hand of Devon, in charge solely of the defense of Devon.
Wow.
Smaller house you met with last time, Torhana, told me to look into her.
Yeah.
It's possible she's looking to defect to some unknown land or house. In the rumor mill right now. Very hush-hush. More, she may be seeking asylum. The facts, they wander. But she is to be taken quite seriously. Atlas. And he gives you like a dead-eye stare. She's not a woman to be trifled with. Deals, yes, but don't mince words.
That's what I've seen so far. I haven't. Is she in town? Do you know where she is now? She was coming here. I was coming here to meet with her.
Yes, she left before I did to come here, so I imagine she probably made it here. She's probably at her summer house.
Do you know where that is by chance?
Yeah, and he gives you. It's in the dock region, like not on the docks, but like in the rich lakeside district.
I tell him to be very careful that Fulton, a dark elf wizard, working with the unseen, is actually staging here. And what's that house called? The Lord and Lady.
Oh, they left.
They've left.
They left early this morning. That leader, Fulton is his name. That's what it is, huh? Seemed quite shady. He's
incredibly
pissed.
powerful.
He seemed pissed about something. I don't know what it was. They all
Guarantee
left.
Us. But he doesn't know that we're alive, as far as I can tell. Man, there's so much to catch you up on. But Fulton, dude, he's not a man to be messed with. He's very dangerous, and the unseen, I would not get wrapped up in them. Whatever offers or, any type of venture that they may offer or that you hear about is not worth it with them. Stick to a low priority crime, and you'll be fine.
All right, yeah.
Don't reach beyond your means, my friend. Is that everything?
That's everything I can think to tell you.
Excellent, man. I'm really sorry to hear about your mother. Do you have any other family in Devon, or are you looking for a new place too?
I'm wandering right now, looking to do crime wherever I can set up to do it. Thinking about doing some black market stuff. You got any leads?
To be fair, men like us always went to crime because we didn't have any better options. You've always been a man that was honorable in as far as thievery goes.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, would you be interested in perhaps a better way, a more profitable way?
Maybe. It's Italian guy's always eating.
I would have purpose for a contact. I'm setting up a lot of trading lines right now. We're building a bit of an outpost, and I need good trade negotiators, people that know that business, and I know you know that business. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of the rumors you've been hearing center around what I'm working on. So
really?
that's the first thing. Before you get any more detail, the detail comes with the you offer and the join type of thing. The detail itself, I'm sorry, it's just so early that I can't really share too much more for the safety of all the people that I'm invested with. It's not just my...
This sounds fun. If it's this dangerous and this secretive, I gotta be a part of it.
I knew you'd be interested, man. And honestly, this is the most straight and narrow path I think I've ever walked. It feels very different, but there's a lot of reward in it too. I'm working with some very strong, intelligent, and powerful people that I think are going to change the face of this world, and that's something I want to be a part of. I want to put my twist on it, though, and I'm sure you do too. So, with that said, I would love for you to meet them. I came here with two other guys. I'm on a council for a new kingdom that we're building to the west.
He looks at you for a second. You're serious.
Very serious. In fact, so serious that every nation surrounding our region has caught attention and is taking us as a serious threat. All the unseen movement and activity and all the Ceres troops that have been heading west have been coming for us. The details will fall in line, but I really need to get the buy-in from the rest of the council on your participation, and I'll
What
fight
about
for
a
you.
council position? This council seems pretty intriguing. You need a good spy master.
I mean, we definitely need a good spy master and we need a good clerk of trade. But what I would say is a council has elections, right? And we would vote that person
Not
in.
necessarily.
Rigas, I'm telling you, all the dealings that we've had together in the past, this is different. And I can't let it devolve to what we've done before.
Make an insight check.
What was it?
Make an insight check on him.
Insight.
Okay.
Fuck me.
No. All right.
My
Yeah,
rolls.
he
didn't-
seems. He's nodding his head. Yeah. I get what you're putting down.
Damn it.
All right. We'll talk later about this. I gotta go.
Sounds good. And
I'll be-
I feel good with the amount of information I gave him because honestly, he knew I was out here wet. He knew where I was, and that everyone else has been shaking shit up, and he's
Yeah.
been sending me letters and stuff. So I feel I didn't divulge much. A good spy craft right there.
Okay. Okay. So, nothing else really to see the rest of the night. Fel, you just every corner you look around, you just see more evidence of what you did.
Yeah, no, I'm in the bar as much as I can, drowning all I can.
A guy comes up to you. See my son around? My son? About this tall, red fiery hair, lumberjack build. Yeah? Supposed to be building an outpost up northeast of here. Told me you'd meet me here. Know where he's at? Huh? He shows you a picture that you recognize. You recognize this as Yorkin, the one of the group of laborers that your party said that you would set free, but was instead burnt to a crisp by a dragon.
I hunch over and start puking.
Oh, good God, son. This guy doesn't need any more, right? I'll just wait here for my son.
Go after the drunk PC. I see how it is, Matt.
All right. Yeah, with that, you guys conclude the night. Kevin or Fel, take 1 point of exhaustion.
Yep.
So, was there any night left to have? Because I'd like to go to the Lord and Lady and scope it out.
Yeah, there's just nothing there to see. It is completely empty because they did buy it, and it did seem that what Regis told you was true, that they left, but they still own the place.
So, the owners of the Lord and Lady still own the place.
No. The owners of the Lord and Lady are Fulton now. They bought it.
Oh, all right. I'm confused.
Yeah.
So, is the building empty, or are there
The
people?
building is completely empty because they left.
Okay, so I want to go in like room to room and do a search, see if I can find any documentation, paper materials, shipping manifests.
Oh, you try. You try so hard, but
There's nothing.
there is been cleaned. You're familiar with this type of precision. Not a stone unturned. You rake up floorboards that the average person wouldn't have seen. Nothing.
And then, but I have reason to believe that they could potentially return here. I mean, this
Yeah,
is
that does seem set up for another return.
what I'd like to do is kind of go out back. I want to identify a secret way to get in here and start to create it, right? If I have to kind of break some boards or
Yeah.
weaken some things, whatever. But on the roof or something like that, I'd like to get away. You know what I'm saying? I just want to preserve a secret path. At
Make a
later point in
perception
time.
check real quick. you're not quite sure what it is. You see an area that would be good to break out and to make a secret entrance. You're about to do it, but you see a slight shimmer of the wall. It seems like this place has been magically tapped in some way, shape, or form as to identify who knows what.
There's like a what's
Some
that?
guard of some sort, or
Some magical guard.
yeah, something. If you tampered with too much, you think it would possibly set it off.
All right, cool. With that, I'll go back to the boar's nest and go to sleep.
Yeah. So, new day. You arise, fell, sun. It's not overcast today. The world does hurt indeed. Clement Fomer's like, "Hey, Phil! How's it going?" And it's just like ringing in your ears.
Let's get some. Well, hang on. Noah's going for a drink. All right, I'll stick with water today.
Haha, you drank. You outdrank even me last night. Can't imagine. Anyways, we'll wait around here for a little bit, and when you're ready to go back, we'll go back.
You coming back with us?
Aye,
All right.
if that's all right.
No, that's fine. I didn't know if you'd have to gather up your boys or anything. I don't expect us to be here for more than more a couple days ish, something.
All right.
Hopefully, won't be long, and hopefully not another night like last.
Haha. All right. So, you guys go, or you guys meet downstairs. Breakfast is being served. Simple, like mash. You know, just some hash browns, gravy, bacon if you can afford it.
Yeah, I'm good. How much did our festivities
water.
cost us last night, Matt?
Overall festivities cost you about 10 gold.
Okay,
Not much.
I'll pay that.
Yeah.
I'll pay that, Kevin.
Oh, good man.
I mean, it looks like you really enjoyed yourself. You deserved it.
That's the worst part.
And
I really didn't. But
not just that, but I'm willing to put the money down because you just secured us a fantastic deal. Wonderful deal.
what did I
Best
do?
deals. We have the best people working the best deals. All right, we're going to New England.
but-
We're gonna go to Wall.
Wait,
They're going to pay for it.
we're just gonna go back to D&D.
D&D. Come on.
All right. So, anyways, dude, seriously, I go and congratulate you. And say I know you're in no shape to talk about right now, but that was major. This is a historical moment, and you secured that. So, thank you. And now, hopefully, I'd like to follow it up with a back-to-back success. So, let's go find Torhana, or as I like to call her, Laori.
Well, let's see if this works. I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure if I've ever tried it before, but oh shit, I don't know the spell. Fuck.
So he's
I was
so
gonna go
hungover. He
Poison.
yeah,
I don't know the spell though.
yeah.
No, it won't help. All right.
You're just hurting. You secured your deal. So you're looking over to Atlas, hoping for the best as you guys saunter over to the docks district.
Fuck.
And you know exactly where the house is, but you get to it and it's just in ruin. Part of it's caved in, but you see a glimpse of blue in there. That person
Her
walking
house
around.
is just. Her
Yeah,
house
like
is
half of
ruined.
it is just like broken, like caved into because of the wave.
Let me go blow my nose real quick because I want to be in the right, perfect state for this. So just-
All right. All right.
Sorry, seriously, I've been holding it in for like forever, but I'll be right back.
All right. I'll get another beer.